get started. I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, rule, teach well, being a great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and blessing and salutation to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. This your brother Nabar, just come with a quick lesson. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, you just see on the title, we shall remember ourselves, man. All right, in the land of our captivity, man. All right, so this kill, all right, them bastards, all right, them gutter rats that's in our land, man. All right, because we in captivity. And I'm speaking of you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Spanish, man. All right, we in our captivity, man. Them 1948ers, they not in captivity. All right, prophecy fit us, man. When I say us, I'm talking about you Negroes, Latino, Hispanic, so-called, man. Prophecy fit us, man. It don't fit them 1948ers, man. All right? Because guess what? We coming back, man. Them dry bones, man. All right? Them dry bones is healing through the word, man, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing that the Lord got going, man, that how he got this movie playing out, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing that we coming back because we once fell away. When you go into Jeremiah 4:17, it said, we were going to discontinue by our inheritance, man. We fell away. But guess what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, guess what? We coming back to the realization who we are. You know? So for the moment, get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified. You know what I'm saying? While I lay the law down, man. And I'm going to start with Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? The 37th chapter. All right. So this is Ezekiel. Yeah, hey, Shalom. That's right, Elder B. I'm going right there. You know, talking about Ezekiel 37. You know, I'm going to start at 1, though. You know what I'm saying? This is Ezekiel 37 and 1. It said, the hand of the Lord Yahweh was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. All right, and what's the valley today? America. Remember, this is the valley of the shadow of death, man, Babylon the Great. All right, and it said, and caused me to pass by, Salaka. And it says, and caused me to pass by them around about, and behold, there were very many in the open valleys, and lo, they were very dry. Why? Because they don't have the spirit. They don't have the living waters, man. Something without water is what? Dry. All right? And it says, and he said unto me, son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, thou knowest. Again, he said to me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O you dry bones, hear the words of the Lord Yahweh. And the dry bones represent who? You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Spanish, man. All right, because remember, we are sent as watchmen, prophets, men of the Lord, to prophesy. Because when you break the word prophesy, I mean what? To speak before or say before. All right? So it says, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. What is the breath? The knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. All right? That's what we doing, all right, week in and week out, in season, out of season, man. All right? As our apostles and our elders and the bishops, man. All right? Doing the same thing, man. All right, prophesying for them dry bones can be healed through the what? Through the word, man, which is the living waters. Okay? And it says, and I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you. What is the breath? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see, because when you go back to Genesis, the 2 and 7, it said what he calls breath. He entered the nostrils, the breath of life, which was the law, statutes, commandments, the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding. All right, and it says, and cover you with skin and put breath in you. You see, and ye shall live. All right, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Okay, because remember, we in the land of our captivity. But guess what? We came back to the realization who we are through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shema Shai, starting with Abba Bivens, you know, and it trickled on down through the apostles, man. All right, and it says, matter of fact, let me get Baruch. Let me get Baruch real quick. Baruch 3. This Baruch 3, and I'm gonna start at 8. This Baruch 3 and 8, and it says, "Behold, ye are yet this day in your captivity, all right, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse." You see, them 1948ers, they went scattered, all right. They not in captivity for a reproach, all right, and a curse. Who the Lord cursed? The Lord cursed the children of Israel, all right. The Lord dealt with Moses, all right, and Moses dealt with who? The children of Israel, man. He didn't deal with Esau. He didn't deal with the Edomites. He didn't deal with the Moabites, all right. He didn't deal with Ammon, all right. He dealt with the Israelites, man. So it said, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and be subject to payments." Come on, man. Come on, man. Just think about it. Just think about it. All right, subject to payments. Who's subject to payments, man? All right, us, man. Us being so-called black people, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. All right? We are, man. We subject to payments, man. When you go to Haggai 1 and 6, matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Haggai 1 and 6, man. Real quick. Haggai 1 and 6. Bear with me for a second. This is Haggai 1 and 6. It said, "Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but have not enough." Who in that position? You Israelites, man. All right, you niggas, man. That's why Jake got that mentality, that slave mentality of overtime. Work. Because what? All that you do, you still have what? You have not enough. You still barely to pay. You still able to barely able to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Pay your car note. All right, enjoy the luxury of life. You balling on a budget. That's Jake, man. Esau ain't balling on a budget. Them motherfuckers got it. You see the other nations come over here, all right, cross seas. They giving alms, man. The Edomites get them jobs. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites get them money to start their own business, man. And here it is. We've been in fucking America all our life, and these crackers ain't never gave us shit, man, but a hard time. You see? This how you know that these prophecy fit us, man. It don't fit nobody but us, man. So who are really the children of Israel, man? You know, you have so much and bring in a little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye what? Not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And ye there earning wages, right? Earning wages to put in a bag with holes, man. Meaning showing you get your paycheck, showing you do this and that, guess what? It's gone. Before you get your paycheck, you already know, shit, I gotta pay my car note, I gotta pay my rent, I child support. Like all these things is being taken out, showing you get your money. Then before then, this fucking devil taking out money. You see, this right here don't fit the 1948ers, man. All right, this don't fit them, man. It's fit us, man. You see, and go back to Baruch. Go back to Baruch 3 and 8. It It says, where thou was scattered, where thou hast scattered us, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 64, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. What it say? And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people. You see that? He didn't scatter Esau among all people. He didn't scatter the so-called Chinese among, no, he scattered the Israelites. All right? Through the disobedience, man. It said, the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other, and thou shalt serve other gods which thou knowest, which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood or stones. All right? So you go back to Baruch 3 and 8. It said, where thou hast scattered us for what? A reproach. You see? We yet today in our captivity for what? Disobedient. So the Lord said, what it is? Oh yeah, Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nation, not for your discretion. You see that? But because you moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto your enemies. You see that? That's a reproach and a curse because we disobeyed Yahweh Shema Shai. So he what? He punished us. You see, he put the base men on top of us, man. All right. Going back to Baruch 3 and 8, and it says to be subject to payment, as I just read in Haggai 1 and 6, according to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Hear, O Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happy is it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy land? See, we in our what? Enemy's land. We behind enemy lines, man. You see that? And it says that thou art waxing old in a strange country. Why? Because this is not our dwelling place, man. Our dwelling place is in Jerusalem, the mother of all, man. But we were sent here on slave ships. All right, old sweet Jesus. For what? Our disobedience. But why the Lord said, not for our discretion, because we moved the Most High to wrath, man. All right, we were serving other gods, man. You know, and the Lord said, well, here's a jealous power. All right? And it said, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead. All right? Who's the dead? Look around, man. 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they don't have the spirit. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the understanding. They don't have the wisdom. And they damn sure not rehearsing the righteous acts, man. All right? So we're in the valley of the shadow of death, man. We are amongst the dead. The living is amongst the dead, man. Remember, the dry bones, can they live? Yeah, they can live what? Through the spirit. All right? Being brought back to obedience. And it said, let me get Baruch 2. All right, Baruch 2, and I started, let me see, 29. Yeah, it say, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a what? Small number among the nation, where I will scatter them. You see that? For I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people. And you can't tell me these niggas ain't hard-headed. You can't tell me these niggas ain't stiff-necked, man. All right? Bugging up against the prophets, man. Bugging up against the elders. You know, the apostles, man. Bugging up against the doctrine. You see, you can't tell me this ain't Jake, man. All right? And it says, because it is a stick-necked people, but in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. So now that's them dry bones coming back, man. Them dry bones being here. Let me go back to Ezekiel real quick. All right, Ezekiel 37. All right. Ezekiel 37 and 7. So I prophesied and I said, so I prophesied as I was commanded. And guess what? Us being men of the Lord willing, we chosen. Guess what? The Lord commanded us to go out on the highways and the hedges and prophesy. That's a commandment. All right, from Yahweh Shema Shah. And it says, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. You see? And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them, right? Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shema power, come from the four winds, and breathe and breath upon them, slain that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, and exceeding great army. Come on, man. Is that not happening right now, man? All right, did not the matter of fact, let me get it. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Let me get it real quick. All right, is not we standing boldly? All right, they're exceeding great army, which is the elect. Is that not happening right now? This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such had afflicted him. Oh, that's a killer there. Who afflicted us, man? All right. To this day, our necks is what? Under persecution. All right. And who is the righteous men? The elect. Those men that are signed and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst. All right. So let me go back into Ezekiel 37. It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, and exceeded great army. And that's what we doing, man. We standing 10 toes down, bold, man, through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? And let me grab Revelation 11:11. All right, this is Revelation 11:11. And it says, let me grab this. Yeah, I got to start twerking out of this job. Because, man, that battle right there, Elder Bond from Mississippi gave me that jump. Boy, I've been slanging that thing for years. Well, that thing through. This is Revelation 11:11. And it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. What are 3 days and a half, man? 350 years, man. All right? Would you add that time up? You add the time of 350 years going to slavery to 1969, 1970. It's around about 350 years. All right, so it said after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered to them, which is what the understanding. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. You see that? And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to the heavens in the clouds, which is the chariots, and the enemy beheld them, man. And that's coming soon, man. All right, that's coming soon. But guess what? We are standing upon our feet, man. We are telling our people we are the priests. We are the kings, man. We are the chosen ones. We the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Not these fucking heathens, man. Not these crackers, man. All right, these so-called white people, they ain't shit, man. We the prize, man. The earth was made for our sake, man. But why we don't possess it? Because we disobeyed the Lord. But guess what? We are coming back together, and the dry bones is coming back to live again through the knowledge and the understanding and the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shah. And guess what? You can't debunk that. You can't debunk that. You can't pick no other nation, all right, in this world that went through what the nation of Israel went through. You can't. You can't. It's over with, man. It's over with. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Baruch. Go back to Baruch. All right, 2 and 30. All right, Baruch 2 and 30. It said, 31. I'm gonna read 30 again. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. See, we remember ourselves through what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, because what they the 2 Peter's 3 and 1, that he'll stir up our pure minds by the way of remembrance, that we once knew this. Come on, man, that's the spirit of power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, verse 31, it said, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, right? And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity. Come on, man. Them 1948ers, they not in captivity, man. And damn sure they ain't praising Yahweh Shema Shah. Who doing that, man? Us, man. All right? We praising Yahweh Shema Shah in the land of our captivity, man. You can't pick no other nation doing that, man. Israel, that's why I say Chrome Yasharala, because Israel is on the what? It's on the rise, man. All right? Through the spirit. And it says, and they shall praise me, right? In the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That's a cut to IUIC. All right? And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, right? And just now we telling our people, turn from their evil ways, repent before the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? And it says, for they shall remember the way of their fathers. Ooh, that's a cut. What are they, ooh, walk ye in it. It says, and for they shall remember the way of their father with sin for the Lord, right? And I will bring them again to the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers. What's the land the Lord gonna bring us to again? Israel. You see? But guess what? He got to cleanse that land first with what? Thermonuclear missiles, man. And he gonna bring us back to the land. All right? That he made with who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords over it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. Come on, man. Because the kingdom of heaven is what? Forever and forever and forever, man. But this is a promise that the Lord made to our forefathers. Salak, excuse me. This is a promise. All right? Remember, the Lord said he is a man that he shall not lie. All right? So that's why you see things happening the way it's happening. You see? Because they once had it in their mind that we weren't going to come back to the realization who we are. Because of all the, through all the tricks and the schemes that the devil was blessed with. Which is the ability to deceive, man. But remember, the Lord said he has 7,000 men that will not bow down to the knee of Baal. And also that it's no dang how that go. Shit how that saying go, man. So like that. Try to see how that saying go. But it says verse 35, it said, and I will make a everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. Where's the everlasting covenant? Them laws, statutes, commandments in our inward parts. All right, remember, he gonna give us flesh of flesh, man. He gonna take away this stony heart, man, and give us flesh. In fact, let me grab that. Let me grab that real quick. I'm gonna try to butcher that. This is Jeremiah. Real quick, this is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 31 and 33. It said, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord Yahweh, and I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and there shall be my people. You see? That's why the kingdom of heaven is gonna be great, man. All right, that's why the kingdom of heaven is going to be forever, because the laws, statutes, commandments going to be in us. Because without the laws, statutes, commandments in us, guess what? We're going to continue to sin. But that's why the Lord said, rehearse the righteous acts as you see us doing now. We can't keep all the laws perfect, but guess what? We can keep some. So we do what? We do the best we can. You see? We do the best we can, man. All right? To show the Lord and do what's pleasing unto him to receive salvation. But guess what? When them laws, statutes, commandments be in us, oh man, we're gonna be that great nation, man. All right, we're gonna be that great nation through our King, our big brother, our Lord and Savior, our Redeemer. All right, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, we're gonna be that great nation. You see? But it says, back to Baruch 3:2-35, it said, and I will make an everlasting covenant. Everlasting mean what? Forever, man. All right? With them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people Israel out of the land that I have driven them. You see that? And let me get Romans 9:22. All right? This is Romans 9. This is Romans 9:22. And it says, this is Romans 9:22. It said, what if the Most High willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering to the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction, which is what Esau Edom. All right, and 2/3 of our people. And it says, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he have afore prepared unto glory, even us whom he have called, not of the Jews only, but of the Gentiles. Oh, that's a cut. Because now you got the Edomites rolling around to camps, talking about they are part of the circumcision, you know, like the Most High, not dealing with Israel no more. He just dealing with everybody now. No. The Lord don't deal like that, man. Them Gentiles is Israelite foreigners, man. Just like us being in America. You see? Us being in America. Why? Because we once kept the American way. I mean, what? We were Gentiles. We were foreigners. You see? But now we coming back to who we are. Now we ain't Gentiles no more. Because we know who we are, man. You see? We know who we are. And that's the power we have by Shem Shai. All right? And let me grab Isaiah 45:13. All right? Isaiah 45:13. And it says, I have raised him up in righteousness, and I will direct all his ways. He shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives, not for price, no reward, said the Lord Yahweh hosts. You see that? Now, Isaiah 14:2. Because this the hitter right here, man. This is the hitter. Isaiah 14:2. You see? But Isaiah 14, well, I started at 1. For the Lord Yahweh will raise, for the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and yet choose Israel. Remember, he had made an oath to our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He said he will have mercy on Jacob, and yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them. That's the Israelites foreigners. And shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them in their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives that were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Come on, man. This ain't the 1948ers, man. This ain't happened yet, man. You see that? This not happened yet, man. Why? Because we still in the land of our captivity. You see that? But what? The dry bones is coming back together and start to live. Why? Because through prophecy. Because guess what? This gotta happen. All right? Who captured this world? We gonna be ruling over our oppressors, man. You see? And I think that's all I had. Yeah, that's all I had. But that's just a quick hit, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get that off. You know, just try to deal in the spirit a little bit, man. You know, but guess what? Hey, we back, man. We back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So all we gotta do is continue to keep pushing, continue to have faith. All right, continue to endure. All right, because like Apostle Paul said, we endure all things for the elect's sake, man. We endure all things for the elect's sake. And we say, Elder B, you say Ezekiel 11:19, and I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you. Well, come on, man. And I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and I will give them a heart of flesh, right? So the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord gonna put in us. You see that? So that's why our kingdom is gonna be everlasting. It's gonna prosper. You see that? That's it on that, Elder B. Okay, you say 1 Kings 19:18. Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, and all the knees which have not bowed to Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. That's right. That's right, man. All right. And that's what you have through the elect, man. You seeing the righteous men standing in great boldness, man. All right. Why? To fulfill prophecy, man. Okay. So, Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, Shalom, Baba Baba, Rock Akim. Hey, DTA, baby.